It's Unfiltered, Birth of a Legend, Part 2. And we're back in the WBSMT radio studio, joined by Dirty Pirate.
Yo!
The man, the myth, the legend. Really.
That's right.
And, of course, 50 Shades of Weight. How's it going?
All is well, just floating around in Africa, the usual.
Yeah, so Wade's joining us from a different continent, which it really kind of blows my mind. Like, still, that you can text and just talk to people and it's free. I mean, for the most part, you know.
Yeah, well, if we break in and out of this, or I cut it and off, just kind of fill in the blanks as you see fit.
We'll do the African translation, like what he would have said in this particular. Well, there's a lot happening, and I'm really actually excited for you guys to both be here. And I would have just called it Nerding Out, because I think it's with Nerding Out, it's usually Nerding Out is less than 3, and Unfiltered is 3. But when we did the last episode, because DP was supposed to be here, it did Birth of a Legend, and we have to hear Dirty Pirate's side of his journey to legend.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been there. I just kind of got stuck with my in-laws coming into town, and that kind of threw a whole kink in my plans. So I'm glad I'm on now with you, Scotty.
I know, I'm excited. So what's new with you guys? Why don't we start with Wait, and then we'll go into DP, because Dirty Pirate, I really want to hear your story about the legend. It's pretty fun.
Sure.
So, Benji, what's happening?
So you kind of want to know my story, but you really want to hear his story? Is that what you're saying?
Yours will be shorter.
Dang it! All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm long-winded. So basically what happened was I had a string of about, let's just say, 2 or 3 wars where I'm just racking up these 2 stars like it's my job. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to take a walkabout. I need to air it out. I'm just going to breathe a little bit, meet some new people, maybe dip my toes into a different clan, just see what's going to happen. So what I do is I tell everybody, guys, I'll be back shortly. I hop out. I didn't jump into global. I went into start searching clans in South Africa. It's like, let's just see what the land has to offer. So hop in there, and as soon as I put South Africa and just search, I was like, immediately, bad idea. Go back, South Africa. I was like, all right, at least level 7. At least level 7 clan. That seems respectable. I get in there, and it's all in Afrikaans, which is this Dutch kind of language that's down here. And I have no idea what they're saying. And everything in the clan description's in freaking Afrikaans. I'm like, all right, level 8. Maybe we'll get some English in here somewhere.
How do you request golems in Afrikaans?
Yeah. It's like Afrikaans only. And that was the only thing written in English. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I'm over it. So anyway, I get rejected from a couple clans. I get into a couple clans.
You request
and they're just
hola.
Yeah. It's like, hi, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I'm in your country. Surprise.
Hi.
Yeah. But I finally get into one, and this one I'm in now. It's Wine Lovers International. So Wine Lovers INT. And what's funny about it is I get in there, and I'm reading the clan description, and the guy lets me in. And instead of asking me, hey, what's the password? It's like, hey, what kind of wine do you like? So it's like,
really?
Yeah. So we're talking about wine. It's like, oh, by the way, why are your heroes so high? I'm looking around. The only people that have higher heroes than me are the Town Hall 11s. Interesting. I see your strategy there. I like it. It's like the spaceman strategy. I don't want to waste my DE on heroes when I can put it in something else. So we're floating around doing all this. So it's actually been pretty good like that. Their Town Hall 11 attacks are actually pretty nice. The middle, let's say 10 and 9s need some work. There's just a whole lot of go wiping. But it's been fun. It's been chill. I think I've done 3 wars with them. And they are, I've managed, check this out, DP. I've had 6 attacks. All right, 5 of them on Town Hall 9s, 5 3-stars. No idea what's going on. Hit 110
Nice.
and got a 2-star. No idea. It's hitting all these like anti-2 bases. You actually get to do different attacks instead of like where you're going to start with your like stoned go-ho. It's like I felt like we were doing the same attack over and over again with the anti-3 bases. These anti-2s, I'm running all types of shit.
Are you?
So that's been cool.
So the bases are just they're not the 9 anti.
Right.
The anti-3s.
Yeah. Like they didn't
bombed?
quite understand. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had like a huge like plane flying over me. I'm standing on a tennis court with an open sky because that's the only place I can get service right now.
Well, you do what you plan for. Well, where do you do your war attacks?
Hold on, what do I do for
where do you do your war attacks?
Oh, believe it or not, I go to the coffee shop down the street. So I plan to do them back to back. So I get in there and I sit down, I sketch them out. I don't tell my clan what sketch is because I already told them like I normally sit down and talk for about an hour and work an attack out, and they're just like, "What? An hour?" And I'm like, I'm super nerd. All right, no, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I put on the group. I did a queen walk and like a shatter with some quakes, and they had never seen it before, and it was like somebody had just like rip opened like their eyes and they're like see the sun for the first time. Like, oh my god, what was that? It's like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I just made it up. I was just on the fly, just luck.
You're like you're a superstar now.
Anti-2 bases. Come on. For one of them, there wasn't even room for double giant bombs, so I just ran like all hogs and just dropped my king right when the queen hopped outside the walls. Dropped my king and then just ran all hogs and 4 heals. Like, well, that was fun. Guess I'm out. See you guys tomorrow.
Did you get to the part where your favorite wine was Boone's Farm?
Yeah.
Boone's Farm.
Or Mad Dog 2020?
Oh, God.
What was your answer?
When they asked me, I told them I like Pinotage and Shiraz, and they were like, wait, you know what you're talking about? I was like, yeah, I know I'm American, but I'm not full American here. I like dabble in some other things. I've been a couple other places. So I thought I was like really sucking up. So I thought I was going to get kicked out again. Let you in, talk to you for a second, kick them out. And I was like, that happened like 3 times. I'm like, man, I'm either my base either sucks or people just don't like me. I'm not good at this.
Oh man,
but it's been good though. Just hopping around, but at the same time, like nothing's really like L. We sit there and there's always somebody on an L. And here, it's a big clan, but it's the same thing where it's like people are on and off, and I could be on for an hour or 2 hours, like on and off, looking and not see anybody. It's just not quite the same.
It's kind of tough.
It's the same thing we always talk about
when you can't get troops, in a really quick.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go over what I said earlier because then everybody will know what's going on.
but
yeah, no. Yeah, you gain your troops and use them how you want. It doesn't matter what you said on the thing. But no, like it's been good. Yeah, just everybody's on our clock down here too. So the wars have kind of started like in predictable times instead of war starting at about 2:00 in the morning for me, and then waking up and getting a text from DP telling me to get my attacks in, and it's like 7:00 in the morning. I'm like, you know what? Maybe in 2 hours.
I look at
maybe
it
in 2 hours.
I'm a friendly reminder, like kind of like an alarm. I just don't want to be that guy that has to kick you.
You're like the best alarm clock ever. Get your tax in, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you have that alarm. It's just that one sound, and it's like the worst sound in the world. It's like like sonar, like on your iPhone, or like when that thing goes off, everybody has that as their like original sound, and it's like it just nerves right up my brain. I'm just like, oh god,
I'm like, damn it, DP's calling me again.
It's like it's just a friendly reminder, except for like these like uppercase letters.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, okay. Just like a background, you two were originally from the same clan, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So
he was there when I started like that week.
I got to see his town hall one.
Hey! You don't say that.
Back when you were just a little town hall. And so you guys, and you've been in the clan now for about a year. It's got to be like at a year now.
Yeah,
because I was
suckered me to get in there.
Well, DP, I was thinking about this because I remember when you first went to Champion, when we raced it, and now you are a legend.
Man, and it feels good.
Okay, so legend is 5,000 trophies, right?
I have 5,000 trophies. I didn't think I'd ever make it, but
I really didn't realize you were. I knew you were pushing, but I just didn't realize you were going for legend. It just didn't click, when I'm looking at the stuff. So,
I don't think it started out that way. It was more or less like, all right, I'm in Titan. Let's just see how high I can go. And I just kind of kept playing it. But
when was this? What was your?
Literally, it was probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I mean, it was, I guess about 4 weeks ago, I probably made it to Titan. And then just kept playing. And once I got to Titan 2, I kind of the wheels started spinning. I said, okay, let's just see how high I can get. And I just kept pushing the button, man. I just kept riding it out. And then I started getting more and more serious and surfing the clouds and trying to get the next big break, looking for those whales. But
so what were you attacking with?
I kind of ran the same attack over and over again. In Titan 3, I would run various different attacks, a lot of just war attacks and practicing war attacks. But in Titan 2, it started just getting a little more serious, and I wanted something I was real comfortable with. So I would basically run the same attack over and over and over again, which is a 5 golem, 21 wizards, 1 Pekka, 1 minion, and some giants in the CC.
The MVP minion.
You gotta have the MVP minion. You gotta have him. He'll come through in the clutch, man.
Yes, he will.
But honestly, I've been running that attack now, and it's a little dicey now that the update dropped this morning. So,
I bet it is.
The Eagles start bearing down on my golems pretty hard, so I don't know how good that attack's going to be worth a flip from here.
Well, okay, so we could. Do you want a quick talk about? So, okay, well, let's finish up with. Let's finish up with this story because. So, what were you doing? How were you playing it? Were you on
my
it constantly?
Typical day was I'd wake up at 6 a.m.
Dirty's typical day.
Typical day in the push for legends. Okay? I'd wake up.
The road to legend.
I'd check, make sure I got everything, and I'd hit that button and to find a base. And I'd wait, and I'd wait. I'd take a shower, and then I can look at my screen from, it's sitting on the commode next to my bathtub.
Shut up, dude. You're not peeking through the shower looking to see if you got a base or not.
I got a glass door on my shower, so I can see the screen. Which I was really amazed at because I heard Rudax on the first podcast, the last one, and he was saying that he heard a sound, and I still don't play with sound. I look for in fact, it just changed colors. Oh, y'all got to bear with me.
Okay. Go for it. The life of a legend.
Dude.
This is the life of a legend.
Yeah.
This is life of a legend. First attack in the last 6 hours.
Honestly, it's been about an hour and a half since I've attacked, so.
Awkward, right?
I got to get this in real quick.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Well, hey, listen. I hope you don't get 48%.
Do you... Okay, so if you... could you just, as a legend, right? Could you just start training your troops? And then... Well, no, I suppose you can't... You have to go back to the home
what's nice is when you boost, it's pretty much...
They're done by the time you come back?
They're done by the time you come back. So it's not so bad. It really isn't.
Well, and Papa said also that you get the chat at 3,600 trophies. Right?
Yeah. And that's been great. I enjoy chatting with people. You can't donate to anybody. So that's kind of a buzzkill, but
And DP, and you basically are like the social butterfly of Clash, where all of a sudden we just start getting a lot of requests, and it's like, oh, DP's on Global again.
Yeah, I'll get bored and I'll just go hang out in Global and you watch everybody go, "Oh my God, you're a legend, dude!" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude." And then we just start talking about legend stuff, like, "Hey, can I join your clan?" I'm like, "No." Why not? I'm like, just because it's not a good fit, buddy. But
because you hang out in Global.
But I enjoy talking to you for the hour that I'm on here.
Oh my God!
All right, I got 62%. I'm good. I'm getting out of it. All right, back to the story.
All right.
Oh God, that was so stressful.
But yeah,
it was stressed out. I know.
Yeah, but really, I'd get in the clouds. I'd get ready for work. I'd start my day in my car, and then I'd turn my little hotspot on my phone, and I'd have my iPad riding shotgun with me, and it's a total white screen when you're in the clouds. It's all clouds, right? So when it would change colors, I would know it's time to attack. So I always kept my
slam
iPad
on the brakes.
And I would too. And I would. I've got numerous accounts where I'm sitting there driving down the road and I'm like, "Oh shit, it just changed color. Where do I pull over? Where do I pull over?" And I'll like look for if I'm in the city or in the town I'm in, it's easy to find somebody's driveway or
apartment complex.
Apartment complex, wherever you can find to pull over and get your attack in. But there's been a couple times, especially the last day that I was on that hunt. I'm only like 20 cups away from Legend, and I'm on the interstate. It was one of my big driving days where I was on the interstate a lot that day, and I literally had 2 raids pop up while I'm on the interstate. So I pull over on the side of the interstate. Here I am, just getting my attack in on, because it gives you 30 seconds to make it happen. I didn't quite have a shoebox in snow to go through, but down here in Alabama, lower Alabama, where I am, we don't have a whole lot of snow. We don't have the same worries.
We don't do snow.
Mm-mm.
Well, so when did it happen? Do you remember when you made Legend?
Yeah, I do, because let's see, it was about 4 p.m. on like
Stop right now.
And I'm getting there, and I march all the way, and I get a raid. Everybody sees that I'm getting close. Everybody in the L chat, they're all getting pumped up. Oh, DP's about to do it. He's about to do it. And I'm getting excited about it, and I'm like, all right. And then I get an attack, and I go to 4998. I'm 2 cups away. 2 cups away, and just you would have thought L just erupted. Everybody's just going nuts. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's 1 attack away."
And I had to drive that day too.
Yeah, I remember you said you were going out of town and you were in the car, but everybody's going nuts, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see. And I bought a shield, not a shield, but the VG,
the guard.
Yeah, the guard.
Village
there you
guard.
Go, Village Guard. So I bought that, so that gives me 3 more hours. So I buy that, and I wait. The Village Guard runs out. I have to play defense. I have no other options in my book. I'm like, shit. Because literally, since I've been up here, I've won 1 defense since I've been up here. And it's like, it was just like a freak of nature. So I dread it, and I put me a hound in the CC, and I'm like, all right, wish me luck, guys. And then I waited 5 minutes and logged back on, and I had got beat. So I lost like 14 cups. So I'm 16 cups down. And then I pushed the button, and it kind of fizzles out because everybody in L was just going nuts at this time. L train's going, we're just going nuts. Everybody's waiting for it to happen so they can just hit it up on Twitter and just be all over the place with it. And it doesn't happen. And then we wait. About 30 minutes goes by. Then my wife gets home from work. We get dinner ready. We sit down. The whole time I've got the iPad at the dinner table.
I'm listening to you, honey.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm paying attention.
It's off to the side where I see the screen, and it's still, I'm in the clouds, so I'm eating dinner with the family and stuff, and then I see the color change. And it's like, gotta go, kids. I'll be right back. Daddy's got to go to Legend. I grab the iPad, and I sit down on the couch, and I get my rating, and I won 17 cups.
Ooh.
I think it was like, I got like 65% on the base. I had a good strong attack, and I was only 16 down, and so I managed to get 5,001, and it was gorgeous. It was, confetti came down from my ceiling. It was just like, woo! And then erupted when I signed back on and showed the replay of my winning attack. So it was a good feeling. It really was.
DP grew 2 inches that day.
Oh man, it was as serious as we take this game, it did feel good. I got to say.
So did you walk back into the dinner table? You walk back to the dinner table and like, guess who's a legend?
No, well, I did, but they could care less. They didn't have any
anticlimactic.
I was really trying to get the kids in the bathtub and get the wife settled, and get them out of my hair so I could hop back on to L and just go nuts with everybody, because everybody's like saying all this stuff, and I couldn't even read it because I'm having to finish dinner with the family.
Oh man, that badge is just super cool looking. Like,
yeah, it's been fun, but it's a grind. I'm not built for it, to be honest with you. I've enjoyed it being up here. No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean it like it's such a tedious pain in the ass to be sitting up here waiting, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 6 hours. You just never know when the next base is coming.
At what point did it get to be like that, where it was?
Honestly, I had fun the whole ride up there because it was like I was on a mission. I had a goal in mind. The iPad was going everywhere with me, just like Rudex was saying. This iPad was like, everywhere I went, the iPad was with me. And I don't know. It was a lot of fun up until after you're there, you accomplish it. I don't know. I think my biggest problem with it is I think there's a lot of modding that goes on up at the higher levels in the Legend League, because it doesn't matter where I put my traps. Whoever attacks me on defense knows where they are. And I think that's the frustrating part. It's like, I don't know how high I can actually go because everybody knows where my stuff is.
Okay, so you think that they're modding like the farm attacks?
Yeah, I guarantee they know where my traps are. Literally, they'll drop troops just to watch my Teslas pop. And, when I'll put my Teslas in certain spots to try to pull their golems around the base, and they know exactly where they are every time. I've overloaded one whole side with nothing but the Teslas and the traps, and they hit it from the other side. Well, then I change all the traps over to the other side. Well, they hit it from this side. I mean, it's like they know exactly. I've seen enough of them where I know they're up to no good.
Weird.
They're up to no good.
They're up to no good because literally that might have been the only defense I won, was the one guy that's up there like me. He's like, well, I ain't, he didn't know where my traps were, but they know exactly up here. It's crazy. So it's a little frustrating. That part of it's disheartening because, yeah, I made it up here, but I don't see how much higher I can go just because it's just a battle. Then all the wait times, it just gets old.
So what was like the typical cup offering, and then what were you getting when you got hit, like defensively?
Most of the time, it's between 5 and 8 cups that you would get on a normal hit, and I usually get 50% of the base.
Okay.
Every now and then I'd get a 1-star, but most of the time I'd get 50%. And every now and then you find that whale, and the whale is, man, that's when your hands and palms get all sweaty, and you're like, oh, don't screw this up, don't screw this up. They'll offer you like 30 cups or 32 cups, and you're just like, yeah.
It's Moby Dick.
You want to
the
get
way.
100%, but it's just so tough to get 100%.
Especially with only 100 golems.
Exactly.
Well, we're
Jeez.
doing that. We're doing that push now, and I'm going up. So I'm really curious about that. About because I think I'm going to go for Titan. That's what I think I'm going to do.
I think you can get there, Scotty. I really do.
I don't know if I can get there by Sunday. So because we were kind of talking about that last night, I'm like, I'm at 3,300 trophies now, and that would be what. That's 3,000, right, to get to Titan?
Yeah, I think so.
And so I don't know if I have it in me to get there to end on the push. And as soon as you left, okay, so we're doing the push now. We're going to end this Sunday night. I guess the thing is with the push, DP was so huge in trophies that you left the clan to go do a war and reloaded, and now reloaded last night. And we went from like 80 something in the US to 110.
Well, I'll get my attacks in early and reloaded, and then I'll come back and finish strong till Sunday, and we'll push it. We got to break that top 20. Our goal is to hit that top 20.
That's what I'm thinking we can do. I mean,
I feel confident. Everybody's really getting a hold of the push. I think everybody's pushing. There might be a couple stragglers that need to be strong-armed, but we can make it happen.
Well, and I think as soon as we hit the top 50, I think that's when we'll start to go, okay, let's really kick it in. Because that's when it gets really exciting. I mean, well, right now we went up, let's see, so you left last night, and we went to 110 in the US, and then let's see where we're at today. And that's where it's kind of fun to be able to hit that leaderboard. We're at 95. So I think when you get there, we'll be in the 70s.
Yeah, I think so.
So far. So
I'll be back by tomorrow.
All right. So go for it, Benji.
But hold on. DP's not even pushing anymore. He's just pretty much treading water. So everybody else is working really hard. He's already done his work. He's just here to be the big dog.
No, I mean, honestly, I've been dropping cups, but every time I turn around, it's like I'll lose on defense and I had the in-laws in town, and I took about a 50 cup loss while they were in town. Man, that was just miserable.
Oh, shoot.
I couldn't stay on my game.
Well, are you going to try to stay? Because at the end of the season, right, if you're in the Legend League, you get a profile updated. Your profile's updated, right?
Right.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but
they give you some cups. They give you some like all-purpose cups or something like that.
So, are you gonna try to do that?
Yeah, I'm after I get my attacks in with reloaded. I'm coming back to L, and I'm gonna push just like I did going to Legend, and I'm just gonna push it out till Sunday, and just see how high I can get.
Sounds.
Because right now I'm at 49.64. I'm at 49.64. So I took a nice little hit over the weekend.
Yeah, so about a 45.
Yeah.
35. Well,
yeah, but I mean, I've kind of fluctuated. It's just, I'll get there, Scotty. I'm hoping to be over the 5,000 mark by Sunday.
Very cool. I would love to be in Titan by Sunday. We'll see though, because I'm climbing up and I'm trying just to hit 10s, but I'm making a lot of loot. Are you getting loot up there or no? Is it kind of just breaking?
The loot is just everywhere up here. I mean, that's never a problem because with the loot bonus plus the loot, I mean, just I'll go down the list of what my list would be. Okay. On my last raid, I got 435,000 gold, 390,000 elixir, 489 dark. So not much dark, but the one before that, I got 275 gold, 44,000 elixir, and 3,540 dark. But you got to imagine.
Yeah, what's your bonus?
the bonus is 340 of each.
What?
So the bonus
What?
alone keeps you in.
Oh my god!
So it's just I've been making walls like it's going out of style. I literally make about 3 or 4 walls a day and of magma. So it's pretty easy to do it.
Did you cut out there? Oh, you know what? I wonder if he got a phone call.
Oh my gosh! If he got a phone call and now he's got to sell something, I'm gonna be devastated.
Hello. All right. So
Okay, you scared me.
Yeah, I had a phone call come in, but I nexted them.
Got him.
But yeah, the loot's not a problem. Just keep going with it, and the higher you get, especially when you get up to Titan, that's when you can kind of live off your loot bonuses.
Yeah, in Champ I'm doing pretty good with a 200. What am I getting? 200 of both, and it's climbing but so the big thing, and Benji, do you know about the update that happened? Have you looked at the stuff today?
Yeah. No. I'm very aware.
Okay.
I'm very aware of these little carts. That's what I'm most disturbed about. Carts showing up out there.
So yeah, things are going to be a little bit different now. You mentioned a little bit so today was the end of the boost, and that's kind of I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Terrible day
after the update, because without the boost, I've been raking in the elixir lately. Finally, I'm just hoping that continues. So that was my thought. So what do you guys think about the new update? There are a few different things, new things that are out there. So the big thing, daily star bonus.
I'm a fan already.
It's called New Treasures in the Treasury. So win 5 stars for multiplayer battles to earn the bonus loot. So every day, you just got to get 5 stars.
I'm sorry, I'm just snickering because you say bonus the best.
Bonus.
Sorry, can I get it one more time?
What?
It's a heavy B.
Bonus.
Yeah, oh yeah,
bonus.
There it is. All right, here's my real question. I would like to know how much, because originally they have like you could get X amount out of the CC when somebody like hit and destroyed it, right?
Yep.
Can they even touch it at all right now the way they have it in the treasury, or is it just like a really small percentage that's in there that you can actually get when you raid? Like I didn't see that when I was reading through the stuff. Was it on there and I missed it?
Well, okay, here's what it says. It says clan castles now house a well-protected resource bank, the Treasury. The Treasury safeguards bonus loot from clan wars and star bonuses. It's the safest place to save up bonus loot until you're ready to spend it. I wonder, did they just rename it? Is the Treasury something new, or is it just it's not in the clan castle anymore? It's
in the treasury.
I don't think they can get to it. They just can't get to it yet. But I really think they just renamed it.
You'd only be able to give up 1,000, right, from the clan castle. I should look up the.
Yeah, I'm not. I think the clan castles look cleaner now. I like them better now without all the stuff on the top.
Did that?
It's a cool feature, but I don't think it's like a.
Yeah, I think they look better now.
That's what Murdoch was talking about. The Treasury. So there were, for people in the future listening to this, there were little bumps on the top of the clan castle with. It looks a lot different. Okay, so with like the different loot, and now there's just coins.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of hanging out.
Yeah,
I can.
And Murtaugh was talking about that earlier, and I wasn't following with the coins. Okay.
Yeah, but if they can't touch it, I've sorely misplayed my first 5-star bonus of the day. So I immediately just cashed in and bought something. I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Let's do this. I'll take it now. Thanks." Well, if they can't touch it, then didn't get that whole war bonus, and then something else that just threw right in my storages, just begging people to take it now. Well, shit.
But wasn't that the way it was before?
Yeah, but they could get a percentage of it. I just wonder how much they can get now when they hit you. So I just don't like that. That's if there's a percentage of it, okay, because it says it's the safest place, but like how safe is it? I mean, I need to know.
Well, I was just looking at. I was going to look through the release notes. I probably should have done that beforehand.
No, don't. No. This is the perfect time to do it. You don't want to pre-prepare too much.
Well, I thought it had all this stuff. Okay, the update is going to last chance to boost your collectors. Okay. Yeah, that's. I guess I can't really find the stuff that.
The pterodactyl, in case you're wondering.
Jurassic World.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'll keep looking for.
All in all, the update to me, I don't really have a problem. It hadn't really affected me either happy or sad either way. I have been probably the most upset about the golem damage. But I guess
that's going to change things big time.
So it's 3 times the damage to
to golem or golem
to the golems.
Yeah.
The eagle does 3 times damage to the golems, and that I can't really say anything because I've only attacked twice against it since it's changed, and both times I got my 50%. So I guess I'm happy with that, but it looked like it would tear through a golem a lot faster. So I'm trying. I guess the verdict's still out whether it's going to make me change my push army.
Well, yeah, but how would you change it? I mean, how? Okay, so what's the point of the 3-time damage on the golem? I'm not quite certain why. What the point is in doing that? I mean,
just so the people like me don't run golem heavy armies in there and can really run all over the place with it.
Yeah, then you can't really defend that. If you're going to run 5 and a whole shitload of wizards behind it, you're going to get 50. I would imagine you got to get 50, wouldn't you?
A lot of times.
I guess
I mean, more often than not. Oh, we're going to get on that, are we? Damn it.
Well, no, I mean, like, okay. No, I mean, like, if you're trying to, like, stop Town Hall 11s, I don't know. I almost think, is that too big of a nerf to the golems? Like, to try to get to the 3-star? Like, I don't know.
I think that's one thing. It's gonna stop a lot more. It's gonna be a lot more difficult to get the 3-star up there, and just like I said, it's so early to tell for me because I've literally only attacked twice, and both times I kind of got the 50% and got out. It's like I didn't write it out to see how far I could go with it.
Well, all right. Here is the. I did find the stuff. The war loot storage has been removed from the clan castle info screen. Okay, so the treasury it actually sounds just like the war loot storage to me. Treasury capacity is determined by town hall and clan perks level. Clan castle level has no effect. Clan perks for war loot extra storage have been changed to treasury extra storage. Clan perks values are unchanged. Treasury storage is similar to war loot storage at most town hall levels. Clan castle visuals have been updated with the removal of the small storages on the roof. So it basically just sounds like they just changed the name of the war loot storage to the treasury.
Yeah, and they gave us one cool little cart to go collect some more loot. So.
Oh yeah, the loot cart.
The loot cart.
Okay, here it is. Here's the loot cart notes. A broken down loot cart appears in your village after every defense. Collect this cart to recover some of your lost resources. Only one loot cart will appear at a time, so collect it right away. The loot cart appears randomly in the area of village after any defense, and it contains 20% of the lost resources. Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
especially if you're saving for something.
That is a ton. So if a loot card is already spawned, its gold, elixir, and or dark elixir values will update if a subsequent defense would be worth more of that resource. A loot cart
So it just goes with whatever you've lost more?
Yeah. So a loot cart cannot be collected if your storages are full. All right, so this would kind of be another, I guess, and we had kind of talked about this before. It would be a bonus to the defenses, right? Because you're going to get back your loot. But if you get hit more than once, you don't get that bonus every time. You just get whatever's more.
Right.
So I don't know.
They are fighting hard to make sure that we have some resources floating around in the game right now, especially after we hit a little while and there was like nothing out there. I felt like everybody complained hard enough. We got these boosts going on for a long time, and now we got carts with hog heads on the end of it. Things are getting crazy.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think of how it all went. Okay, so the last, since December, the game has changed because you can't put the town hall outside anymore. You need to get 30% of the base to get the shield. So I was thinking with the loot cart, I was just going, well, maybe the town hall outside would make a little bit more sense. But you don't get the shield. It doesn't. The trophies aren't affected. So it almost seems like a loot cart. You'd want them to give you a shield that first hit. I mean, I guess every time you want that, but I don't know. I saw it. I had the first one when I came back. I didn't realize it went into your regular storage. You guys got one yet?
No.
Yeah, I got one.
Yet.
I got one, but I couldn't tell you how much was in it because I just pushed the button and kept playing.
I made another magma wall.
Oh, nice. You made a
maybe.
No, I for sure didn't. Nope, just over here, just Oh, side note, I have my all my defenses are either done, maxed at 9, or like my expos are like, I think they have like 7 days and 9 days left. So everything will be maxed, and almost all my traps are maxed. I'm just working on the air bombs, and I have a couple like mini bombs left, and I'll be like fully maxed and just waiting on the heroes. So big things are going right now.
Nice.
Wow. So you've really moved it along.
Yeah, I just got to the point where I was like, I'm at the bottom of this list, and I get it's cool because like we pull like lower guys and stuff, but I'm having to hit max 9s all the time, and they're getting to hit my like, it's pretty much, it's like an 8.7. Because, like I have like the little baby defenses for like full offense. I was like, I'm just tired of getting run over. I'm just going to start throwing these things up. I got to hit max 9 anyway. Yeah. So I might as well just get all the stuff. But I got to tell you.
So when are you going to go to 10?
These, my air sweepers. I'm going to go 30-30 first. Queen's about to go to 28 tomorrow.
Are you serious?
So, yeah. So Queen will go to 28. The King's just sitting at 25. But it's been going along pretty good. I've refell back in love with my
TH9,
my Super Queen.
Okay.
So I'm TH9 with 27 Queen, about to be 28. I'll put it down tomorrow.
I can't believe that. I'm at 30.
Crazy,
crushing it. Yeah,
I'm at 30-30, and weren't you level 1 Queen when you joined the...
Stop, dude, stop.
I mean, right?
That's when Seth told me to not be in war until it's at least a 5. It's like, was that a level 1 Queen? You're opted out from now on until you get to 5. It's like, I just got it. It's so cool. No, it's not. It's not cool. It's level 1.
Man, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like I'm really far behind now. Like, I've got 30 heroes, and there's Benji with the level 1 Queen, and I had, 15 and 17 back then?
Oh gosh, it's crazy because we all have like the button kind of got pushed on, like, okay, it's wall and hero time, and everybody just hammered walls and heroes, and so it's like we've actually been working on heroes probably the same amount of time, or you have a little bit longer, but essentially as soon as we started like hitting like war pretty hard, everybody goes, okay, heroes matter a lot. Everybody start just dumping the DE into them instead of whatever else you were doing. And so we've been working on them pretty steadily, like about the same amount of time. So it's, I feel bad for you guys because you only have a certain amount of like people you can actually pull the majority of the resources from. Like I've got pretty much 8 to Town Hall 11. Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 11, I can pull a lot of DE, even if they're just like on the outside. You pretty much have to hit these big old bases, and I'm not about that life. I'm not about infernos. I'm not about eagle things. I'm not even sure if I'm about this cart yet.
You don't know if you're on board with the cart.
Yeah, no, dude, it creeps me out. Every time I click on that thing and it shows me the treasury and just pulls up that card, I'm like, oh, what is this thing?
Well, that's a really interesting point because I think it was, now, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce the name right, Tremec, Terem, or Tremec in
Tremec, yeah.
Tremec. That's how I pronounce it in my head. So, maybe a Droctagon type thing. And so he was asking when he can go to 10, and I said, first of all, we don't tell you when you can go to 10. You get to decide. And Chef popped in and said, well, it's it's not when you can, it's when should you kind of thing. And he was at 2020 Heroes, and he was a TH9, but pretty much everything else was maxed. And so, but the heroes were at 2020, and now with the update and the 10s being, I don't know, with so many people going up to 10s in our matchmaking, I wasn't really quite sure what we thought. But I mean, look at you, Wait, going, and you make a really good point about I don't want to say like the loot bonus, because I think it would even out, but you have a wide range of places to hit, like you said.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really thinking about it that way.
Yeah, and that was a big reason. I mean, I spoke with Murtaugh when I was in Seattle. When I got 2020, I asked him, I actually pressed the button to go to 10 just so I could get the extra drill, so I could kind of speed up the heroes. I thought that would help a lot. And then I'm pretty sure it was Hatter or good God, the handful of guys I normally talk to on TeamSpeak, they're like, why do you have a builder banging on your town hall? Cancel that now. Because I mean, my lab's been done for months. Like, it's been done, so I've just been
Your
like tinkering around with.
Done?
My research has been done for months.
Wow.
Like, I mean, yeah, like I had to convince myself to like throw in the dark elixir just to finish the spells, just for the hell of it, just so I could have something in the research. So, but I mean, literally all of it's done. The only thing that I'm doing now is like working on a couple like mini bombs, and then everything will go into all my normal resources will go into walls until my heroes are finished. And then I have to press the button, or I'm just going to be floating around 30-30. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you do with everything maxed out, just messing around. I have no intentions of going like full lava walls before I move up. So I'm like, I'll deal with that later. I've got like 60 lavas and everything else is Legos. I'm like, I'm pretty content with that. It's not fun sitting there pressing the one button and saying take 3 million.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because if you are saying if you waited, because if you waited when your research was done, that really surprises me. But I guess you can put your elixir into walls right now. I don't know. I just that research lab going. What do you think, DP?
I think you go when you want to go. I mean,
yeah. No, I'm not trying to talk you into going now. I'm kind of going. I want, what would I have? I don't know what advice I would give on it at this point.
My advice is, if you're handling your business at where you're at, you can have room to go up if you want. I mean, the main thing is, I don't like to see anybody rush to do it, but if your heroes are a decent size and you're taking care of, if you're getting 5 stars if you're getting 5 stars every war, or for the most part, 6 stars every war. Just enjoy the game.
Are you TCBing it? Go to 10.
Go to 10, immediately put the Infernos down.
Definitely.
I would never recommend that.
You wouldn't recommend putting Infernos down first?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Since the update, I would get your offenses going nonstop and then drop the defenses down.
Prioritize.
I think it all depends on the clan you're in too. If you got people that can, I'd rather wait to be able to hit higher and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just tough to say.
Kind of depends on where you're at.
Yeah, I think the second that I do decide to move up, I'm still trying to decide. Like, I guess you go golems or do you go or do you max out the lava hounds first? I don't know. I think you have to do one of them. Gonna have to because
I think it's whichever one you prefer to hit with. I mean, if you're more of an air guy, I'd go lava hound. But if you're more of a ground guy, I'd go golems. Just whatever your go-to attacks.
I kind of just would want to throw it all out the window because as soon as I have to hit something that's got freaking inferno streams coming at me, I just panic. I don't know what to do. It's like, oh, just rage it. Rage that doesn't really fix anything. That just means they go crazy as they're dying.
Well, have you used your freeze yet? Because you got a free spell.
Yeah, I used it, and I mean it's cool. It's but they have to be up on it for that mini freeze to actually be helpful. And so then it's super base specific. So it's not like I can carry it into the wild. I'm going to learn how to use this thing. Hasn't really worked out that way for me. I've spent a lot of elixir just wasting freezes. Today I'm going to figure out the freeze. Today was a fail.
Well, I think with the freeze, you basically, maybe you're hitting it too early.
Yeah, it's possible.
You kind of want to
panic as soon as it gets on them.
Yeah, you can. What do you got underneath your infernos? You got giants going in there?
Yeah, it's normally when I go out there trying to tinker with it, I'll have about 12 or 16 giants, just depending, and then some wizards and what else did I run? What's that? Shit, I think it's just wizards and maybe a couple barbs or something like that. It's it was something where I was trying to DE farm, and I was there's a whole bunch of Town Hall 10s with DE, but it's in the middle or offset from the middle of their base. I was if I can just freaking get to that would be big time money right there. So I'll just burn some of this and try to use this free spell, and it's just fail after fail. It didn't matter if they had one or if it was a multi. The only thing I had luck with was mass dragons with a couple balloons and zaps and a quake. That was the only way that I was getting to them, and that takes forever to queue all that stuff up.
Yeah, well, are you you're just hitting multis? Are you seeing singles at all?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I wasn't paying super attention to it. I did both, Yeah. So it was. I was more concerned with the one, but the multi was super stressful. Just this is dumb. It's just the mental thing. Right when I went to 9, I was worried about the expos. Little did I realize the expos really do nothing. Except wear out Barch. It's the only thing they do is just wear Barch out. That's it.
It's an intimidation factor too. I mean,
yeah.
I think if most people who play the game see those things and think like we used to,
Mm-hmm.
So it is where I think if I was playing Brittany hardcore and could get the 5 million gold, I would put my expos down right away. Now on a 9, but don't listen to me because the 9s in your clan probably will get mad. And tell you not to.
Oh, it's. I'm telling you right now, though, it's been strange. I've seen these attacks work in this clan and these wars, go wipes working for 3
on
some of these 9s on some of these 9s.
Do you
I'm
think?
just I see what they're bringing, and it's they're lower 9s, but Town Hall 9 go wiping an 8, like sometimes it doesn't work.
Well, do you think
like it doesn't make sense?
Do you think it's like the extended time?
Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be what it was, isn't it? If you can just keep everything alive, you can't actually stop it.
Yeah, and I wasn't doing any go wipes on Town Hall 9, so it's like so I'm not really sure on if that was the problem, if it was time or if it was Steam or whatnot. But I guess now, even if you've got bunched up Teslas on a 9, you've got if you've got bunched up Teslas, you've got a free spell.
Yeah. And when people are seeing those bunched up Teslas, a lot of people are doing like they're dropping them like both rage and heal like on one spot because it's worth the burning 2 freaking spells on that. Apparently, I don't know. That's you see people do that when they have like that Tesla farm, and then they'll rage and heal the hogs through it.
Yeah, the Tesla farm's like a bunch of, it's like what, 4 Teslas put together?
Yeah, they just stick them all together in one box.
And it's awesome.
I can't say I've ever seen a Town Hall 9 uses freeze in a war yet. And maybe that's just
I haven't. I haven't either. It's, I mean, what is it like?
Well, I guess maybe
it's not 5 seconds, is it? How long is it? I'm going to look at it real quick.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds.
Level 1 is?
Mm-hmm.
God, there's 5. And it goes level 5. That's like an eternity. No, oh my gosh, it's so much elixir. I can only imagine what the level 5 is.
But here's the thing. I think with the free spell, I think it is with a 9. I would guess that the inclination would be to hit it right away. And since what I found in the TH10 attacks or TH11, I was kind of forced into waiting because you don't have as, now like you add a poison and there's quake. And so instead of taking in 2 freeze constantly, for a while I had switched to just taking in 1. And you realize you can actually get a lot farther into the base without that freeze. Or you can get in and you can hit it much later and do more damage. I think there's the tendency to maybe, I don't think there's such a thing as over freezing, but I've made do with 1 freeze where I didn't think I could before. And so I think you can get more life out of them than I was getting if I used 2. So now with the Eagle, it's like, well, I'll even sacrifice. So if I'm going to hit a TH11, I'll bring a second freeze instead of even a second jump or something. Like, I go that thing. If I can't take it out right away, I need that second one. So it's weird, these trade-offs and then kind of pushing your limits that way. So I think you could if you just held back and let it burn for a while, then hit them. Yeah,
I think I'm just gonna have to get used to hitting them because for so long I just didn't want to, and so I'm just gonna have to, like you said, get back in it, like get comfortable with seeing them things just sitting there, just like, well, we're gonna burn everything you brought, and I'm like, I guess you are.
Well, how many giants are you running?
Like 12, 16, I guess.
Yeah, because
I can't tell whether to spread them out or to drop them all in one spot, or because
they're awesome against singles, and if you can spread them out too. Well, and here's one of the things is I'll just quake. Here's what I've been doing pushing. I've been quaking in even just the interior walls, do my jive arch, kind of like how I used to, but I'm using Velks, and so I'll do that and just send all the giants in and kind of rage them when they get in 2 freezes. I think you could do that. I think you could do that with what you have against the Infernos. But the thing is I wait until I'll let the giants just cook under them, and then I'll freeze it, rage them. The one other thing you can do, which I did in like, I want to say, mostly just against 10s, is if you can freeze the Inferno and heal the giants. Like, you can start the heal, You've got 15. You've got 15 giants, and usually when they get to that inferno, there's so many other things hitting them, so that's where they're getting really pounded. But you could put a heal on them, and then there's 7 of them besides the 5 that are getting healed. And then if you freeze it, the rest of them, their health's going to regenerate. So even when your freeze dies, now you've got giants. That works really good with the Velks too.
I had never thought about that before. That makes so much sense, though. You freeze it, and then you kind of like pick up the troops back up again, and then by the time it comes back, they should be closer, and they should have more health than when right before you froze them. So it's
I mean, I would drop your heal first because it's going to heal all of them, but the thing's only going to hit 5. So
yeah. The big problem was I had gotten up to, so I pushed without, it was like a steady accidental push, and then I got I pushed to champs for the first time. What was it, like 3 weeks ago or something like that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I pushed the champs for the first time, and then I got up there. I got to like 3467. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to champs too. And then DP's over here tells me, he's like, Benji, it's not that big of a deal. Champs is like the new Masters.
I never said that. I'm just saying.
No. What happened was you opened your hand, you licked your hand, and then you smacked my face with it. That's what you did. But no, I was getting up there, and I was like, you know what? I'm only going to hit 9s because I'm not going to take a chance with these 10s, because every time I do, it's like a minus 30 cups. And I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. So, but I was like, the majority of them are like pretty maxed out 10s that I was seeing in champs. So I was like, that's where I was like tinkering with all this stuff, and all the replays I was showing. Dirk was just running his mouth. I was like, why don't you just try hitting like a non-max 10? I was like, that's all I'm seeing up here. It's like I could press next for the next 30 minutes till I see like a base, like a Town Hall 9 that's worth more than 4 cups, or I could try to hit these things. These some bitches are wearing me out.
So what'd you do?
Well, I just gave up and just dropped all my cups. It's like, you know what, Supercell, you win.
Where'd you end up then?
I got 3467. That was as high as I got. So I was like, oh gosh, what was that? 33 trophies from Champs 2. I just couldn't make it happen.
That's awesome. My personal best's only 3573.
Yeah, so I was proud of it. To be honest with you, I super queened all the way to about, it was like 33 and some change. I didn't switch over to like real attacks till like 33 and some change. I was just super queening 9s and just 2-starring them and then hopping out, because like at the time I had like a 25 queen. So I was just, as long as I would just try to like, I was letting it walk. I was letting her walk to one side, and then I would cut her off and push her in. And so like that's kind of how I was making sure I was getting the percentage, instead of just like, funneling her and just like dive bombing her straight into the middle of the base. I was taking out those point defenses on the outside, walking around the outside, and then cutting her off with a wizard or some archers, and then breaking her in.
And I got another loot cart. By the way.
Yeah.
Does it tell you how much is in there?
Okay, yeah. Let's see here. No, it just says collect.
Oh boy.
It just says collect. So let's see here. How much will it be?
How much did it get you for?
I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the gold, and I'm like, it only went up like 10,000 because they didn't take very much gold. So I don't know. So if I get 20% back, they took 3,000 dark elixir, so that wasn't very awesome. But so I'll get 20% of that back. That should be about 600 dark elixir. I'll get back. That's pretty good.
Better than not having it. Did you see how much those daily bonuses were? Those are pretty nice. Those are like a full hefty raid.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing from the update that we haven't really talked about. Is the daily star bonus, which is win 5 stars for multiplayer battles to earn bonus loot. Earn bigger bonuses at higher leagues. a new star bonus is available every day. Bonus. Star bonus rewards are safeguarded in the treasury. So
I've got the spreadsheet right here with the gold elixir and dark elixir bonuses for each one of the classes. So it gets up to like 200,000 of each at Crystal 2 and 1,000 dark elixir. So that's really the kind of cutoff. Like I would imagine that a lot of people start sitting there and up. It's 200,000 of each and 1,000 just for.
I thought I just got 300,000. Doesn't it go
at
up?
Crystal 2?
No, at Champ 3.
Champ 3 is 300,000 and 1,500.
Yeah, and so that's nice just for doing. So you could go in, do 5 raids. If you can get like a star, so you need to get the 5 stars per day. You get that extra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that'll make a difference.
Thrown right into the treasury.
Right into
mind you.
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing, right? So they added more of this loot, and then they basically said we can't call it war loot storage anymore because it's not just war loot.
It's yeah.
So they had, let's call it the treasury.
Yeah, but somebody was talking about this the other day in my clan, in this clan that I'm in now. Believe it or not, they were like, it's kind of forcing the people that just want to collect, like it's forcing them to actually get in there and break their shields and get the guards going because they want to get the 5 stars so they can get this extra bonus because they'll get more out of it than they will just collecting for the day. So it's like every day they get the 5 stars and it opens their base up to be hit again. So it actually makes more bases available, I would imagine, on a daily basis.
Well, and then also you think of it as well, you get a shield. As you play a couple times, you decrease your shield, then you break your shield, and so you get, like you said, there's more people playing. But with the new shield system, you're also protected for longer to attack. So like in the past, anytime you went and attacked, you had no shield, and now it's just decreased in time. So maybe it's also to kind of show people like, look, it's not how it used to be. You can keep attacking through your shield. That's already kind of in place.
Yeah.
So,
but correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is 3 attacks. And then like, if you had a 24-hour shield or 18-hour shield, I can't remember which one was the longest one, you can, with 3 attacks, like it's either all gone or it's like 2 hours left. So it's like you will be available to be hit that day from 24 hours to it's about to happen. Get ready, Yeah.
So you can go in and basically you get 3, even just,
you get
3 stars on
2
3 stars or 2 stars and you're done. You get I guess that'd be hard way down low, but I know in like Supercell's other games, it can get a little bit tougher to get it as you get higher in trophies because you can't take that many stars each time.
Right.
So you're going to have to go, like if you're sitting in Champ, it might be hitting 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
If you're only getting
well,
1 star.
I mean, I don't know about Legends because, we don't know what's going on up there. Do you want to know what their bonus is? Just for them dicking around up there and pressing, sitting in the clouds for a couple hours. It's the same as honestly, Titan. It's the same as Titan 1. Holy crap, it's the same from Titan to Legend. It's the same. It maxes out at 360,000 of each and 1,800 Dark Elixir. Like it doesn't change
Legend,
from Titan 3 to Legend.
You might only get 3 or 4 attacks
in one
day.
A day?
In one day. Like,
Oh, that's terrible.
So that's the situation there. So I might just barely make the cutoff on the 5-star bonus.
Well, only 2 walls a day. We're in a recession.
I got started at 6 a.m. this morning or 6:30, and here it is 3:15 my time, and I've attacked twice. And I've been in the clouds just spending my day,
Oh,
Dude, well, let me ask you this, DP. Is it something where you're like, because you've pushed like the pinnacle of what they have to offer right now. Is this something where like, is it prestigious enough to stay up there, or are you going to drop back down and so you can get more attacks in? Or
I told myself I would do one whole season in Legend and try to see how high I can get. So I'm waiting on this season to end. At the beginning of the next season, I'm going to get everything I got, leave it all on the table, and as soon as it's done, I'll probably sit down and hang out in Titan 3. Just because it's just not worth the wait, I'd like to play the game.
So what would what would be the
wondering.
wait times in like Titan 3? I mean, is it
Titan,
just normal?
In Titan 3, yeah, you might have 10 or 20 seconds. I mean, it's not like
10 or 20 seconds to hours.
You had to wait longer probably going down to try to get to 0 when we did the 0 to hero contest.
Titan 3 is probably going to be my kind of Titan 3 to Titan 2, right in that little range is where I'll be sitting after I've finished doing what I'm doing.
Do you think it's feasible that I might be able to attack with like a complete witch army and not go broke?
You can, but with witches, it's like certain bases.
Yeah,
are going to be what you're looking for.
Because I accidentally, I got 6 stars on TH10's last war. I was pretty excited.
We do need to talk about that quick. Everything needs to stop so we can address that first.
Yeah,
golf clap.
It was okay. So they weren't like max 10s or anything. They were lower 10s.
Oh god,
they were still 10s, Scotty.
Yeah, they were 10s. And look,
so
and like the last couple wars, like I've either had a warden down, and now we've been pushing. So when I'm pushing and warring, it's hard for me to watch a lot of the war attacks or to instead of like brewing my army and waiting around and trying to figure it out, I'm still pushing. So it's like I got to stop everything I'm doing and then just cook that army and then I'm back into the push. So it was pretty focused. So I did so I kind of waited. I had my warden down. I waited till the end and went in, and I took one base and I had witches, and we had won at this point. It was like, unless they had a miracle comeback. And so I was like, I want to practice with these witches. I think, and people say it's the level 3's overpowered. I really think it's the warden overpowers the witches.
I agree with you. I think if you look at the stats, the witches in itself, I don't think are overpowered. I think the warden paired with those witches can technically be considered overpowered. I'm not saying anything because I like to use them a lot, but
also it just means, it could mean too that people just have to get better at base design on Town Hall 11s, and now we've got some different things with the golems, so maybe that addresses some of it. But
I think people are figuring out the base design. It hadn't got there yet, where it's like Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s. I kind of figure out the base designs. Town Hall 11 is still kind of a gray area where people are really trying new things out and trying to see, what they can do to stop the witches. But, if you stop the witches, then are you making it where you leave your base open for something else?
Yeah, every base has a weakness and a strength, and so these bases that I hit, I was like, well, I know there's no double giant bombs. I think I can get in here. The first one, they had single infernos, and I thought, I really just need to distract the mortars, and I was testing it, and it just went through. It came down to time. It was like 2 or 3 seconds left, maybe, or a second, and I got it, and I was like, yes, oh my god! Finally, because I had that 98% a couple, and this was the one I could have dropped the minions a little bit early on this one, and it wouldn't have been quite so close. It was just like, and I start to forget my attacks already. But then but like just a couple wars ago, I had a 98% 2-star and a 10, and I was so mad, and that's why I decided to do my lab, because that MVP minions need a little more V in the MP, so they're going.
How much did you drop on them?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
I basically stopped my warden. I said, you know what? I'll do my lab. I wasn't going to do it, but Elixir was coming in, so
they're expensive to do. And I guess if I was more of an air guy, I would appreciate it more. but like I rarely use a minion other than the MVP. You know, I've always got one in there.
Well,
which is every time.
Well, that's the thing.
Which is every time.
If I would have had, I think if I would have had the next level minion, I would have, that 98% would have been 100%. And so I'm like, you know, if I'm counting on these little bastards to save me in the end, I should get them up. Like it'll probably, you know, I can take a pause. And I was getting enough elixir because I was going to wait. I was just going to work on my warden for a while. So I went in, I got that, I'd quaked on that base because I've been quaking in the wild and loving it. And then the second one I was going to hit, Hatter went in at 3-star to 10, the beast.
Yeah,
the
he was a
Hatter,
beast.
the beast. He went in 3-star the 10. I was looking at the base, and so there's like 12 minutes or 9 minutes left to war, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go. And I went in against a single and a multi, and really accidentally 3-starred it. I was going to do a queen walk. I had my 4 healers and my queen, right? And I started doing my troops, and I realized I forgot to do my queen walk. And because I was rushed at the end. And so I was like, oh, I looked down. I'm like, I've got 4 healers and I just sent the queen in. And like, well, guess I know where they're going. And it kind of worked. You know, I don't think I would have, maybe if I would have done the queen walk, I would have had it. But those healers got in there and kept that core alive and did a good job. But it was fun. I just had to.
No, you did awesome, Scotty. We were all happy for you, man. A 6-star war at Town Hall 10. You know, that's
yeah. So, well, let's figure out the warden a little bit. I love him. He is like the best troop ever. He's just incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely helped out. I wasn't sure quite how I liked him at first, but he's definitely helps the game out. He basically gives you that extra freeze in the middle of it too.
Yeah, it's like a freeze and a.
You guys can keep attacking, and it kind of. Yeah.
You can almost see wherever you knock down that tome ability, you can almost see in the board a burned out circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything will just burn it, even if it dies right past that. So you can almost see the line of where it was. Like it's just got this shield infuser. It's just awesome. So I'm excited to see what happens. I got him up to 8 now. So. Well, do you guys want to wrap up? We've been doing for about hour 15, and we're doing this during the day, so I need to probably get back and do a little work here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, it's about 11:30 at night here. I'm just messing around. You guys are mid-afternoon making deals and stuff, huh, DP?
That's right. I've had 4 phone calls I've had to mute to keep talking, so I'm like, I have to get on the phone here in a minute.
Yeah, so well, do you guys have any shout-outs?
I do. I have shout-outs for the Wine Lovers International right now, real quick, because I told them that we were going to be doing this.
Wine Lovers! Mad Dog 2020 right here.
But
you should tell them all to change their username change, and each of them be their favorite wine.
Oh God! So, you know what?
Did you see what
never
Malbec
has
did?
there been a better idea.
Did you see what Malbec did? Man, Shiraz really killed it this last war. But Pinot Grigio, wow, that was a killer attack.
Merlot came out of nowhere with that 3-star.
Oh God, dude.
But Moscato only got one of his attacks in. He's getting
only
booted.
one. He's done. He's done. Nobody's gonna appreciate that name anymore. But the leader of the clan, his name is Duncan, and he has got a pretty maxed 11. And the only thing that's not maxed is his warden. It's 19. I've been heckling him steadily, and so I mean, if you got any pointers of what he's got to look forward to with that max warden, DP, I think now would be the time to say something. It's like waiting on 19. Come on, we got one more to go. What are we waiting?
Here and total destruction.
Just do it.
That's what you have to look forward to.
But hey, I would like to say that I was devastated when I found out that Spaceman didn't make it to Reloaded. He was removed from L, and right before I left, and you know, he's doing some other things. I knew in the second that he got taken out and he didn't make it immediately over there that he's lost in global somewhere.
Well, he knows damn well that if he ever decided to get back in the game, I have no problem kicking a mofo. So to get him back in.
Yeah, so he was inactive and we needed space, and it was
for the push, right?
Out. Yeah, I had to boot him out, and I said go over to Reloaded, and you're right, he didn't make it over there, and so hopefully he when he gets interested in the game again, he's back, or when he's not as busy or whatever he's.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was part of the three-headed monster. It was him and Huff and Papa Smurf, as I knew him formerly, were the ones that were really grooming the nines and L, and so to see him go, and then Murtaugh to change his name, and then freaking Clams, Clams is going to be Clams. So he pops his head in whenever he wants to. Freaking Brooks Jr.
Yeah.
But no, so seeing these guys pop around and stuff, I'm like, all right, guys, everybody calm down, because who am I going to need to call when I don't have an attack to work out? When I can't figure it out, I got to call somebody.
And well, there's been a lot of strategizing going on TeamSpeak and stuff, but it's we've got a lot going on in Range War coming up.
Fridays and Saturdays, TeamSpeak's always a fun time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, would somebody just tell Chef Jeff I miss his wisdom in the morning when I get up and have coffee, and it's like late his time? Would you go ahead and start getting back on TeamSpeak again? Because I need to have some life talks and stuff, and maybe talk about some
I think
fancy
you just
dishes you could make me.
I think you just told him, because I'm sure he listens.
See you tomorrow, Chef.
I want to give a shout out to L2 and L Reloaded again, just because those guys are really putting forth some effort in there.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody that just needs a clan to help grow with, that's they would love to have you. They'll help teach you some things. We got a lot of minis over there helping out and growing those two clans. So House of L2 and L Reloaded.
Yeah, big shout out to those guys. I know they're really kicking it. I'll apologize to them. Brittany's been absent. And so feel free.
That means Brittany missed a couple wars, it sounds like.
Well, yeah.
Did you miss your war attacks?
No,
did you miss your war attacks?
She's opted out of war.
Damn
but
it.
She's probably I think I need to send her to the wild for a little while.
Let her appreciate a good clan.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? I would. It sucks having my. I miss having my account on both devices, my iPad and my phone. So like today, I'm like running around and I want to get an attack in quick to do the push. So I have my main account on my phone too, and I really like that because then I can check in, and get more of my attacks in. And when I'm on both devices, I just won't log in to Brittany as much because then, I don't really do many attacks. So I'm kind of thinking I might just take a break and then come back after, like, there's, maybe an update or two or maybe here and there for a war, but kind of keep her at a 9 to see how 9 life stays. That type of thing. Not progress too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should go ahead and move her to 10 and then drop the Infernos. Defend your loot.
Okay.
Defend your loot.
You strong on me.
Convince me.
So feel free, Sasquatch, to kick Brittany. I got to get over there and I got to log back in and I'll just go say goodbye quick and probably put her in the wild. But otherwise, if there's room, so we'll be back.
Sass, Loch Ness, whichever one you're on.
Yeah. Other shout outs? We get to this point in the episode and I always have a list of shout outs and I never have it right next to me when we get here. So anybody else, DP?
Are you going to cut that in at the last second?
Yeah.
I hope Tate's sitting back doing some clashing in the hospital. I know Tate, the one-eyed Tate guy. You know, y'all mentioned him on the last podcast, but that's gotta suck. But
I saw that. I saw that picture. That
hopefully he's listening to the
shitty.
podcast right now, and he gets well soon.
Yeah, and we've been meaning to record too, so I'm looking forward to catching up and hearing about it. And yeah, get well, Tate. Clash on.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you can keep get some major clashing done while the silver lining, I guess.
Silver of the triple surge.
I'll shout out L2. I will shout out.
You're just making this up.
No, here it is. Okay. I'm going to shout out Murtaugh for making
Titan.
He made Titan last night.
Did he really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
saw it on
missed
Twitter.
it. I came to. Oh, I guess I hadn't been on Twitter.
Yeah, I was in, and just for the record, it was January 19th was when Rudax hit Legend, and it was the 18th of January 2016 when Dirty Pirate became the first ever Kryptonian family legend. So I just marked that down in history as one of the pieces. So, any other shout outs? Tybot for awesome YouTube videos.
He's been killing it with the YouTube. So go check out Tybot's YouTube.
Yeah, and I posted those all on the website, so you can find them. If you go to ClashClansPodcast.com, you can find those over on the right hand side with some of the older videos from Big J at Clash. And there's going to be some big web design stuff coming, so I'm kind of excited about some of the changes. So, any other shout outs?
Nope.
I'm good if you're good,
Pterodactyl. It almost bit me.
Right. Well, get a hold of us, ClashClansPodcast@gmail.com, at WBSMT Radio, WBSMT Radio on Twitter, and at Scotty827 for any announcements coming out. You guys at Pirate Dirty.
At Pirate Dirty. Come holler at.
Nope. You can get at me at Scotty827.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, and keep it clashy, guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.